Welcome back to the podcast. Roll the intro.
Yeah, they call me a savage. How I'm putting in work. I hustle and grind, I put in the time, get what I deserve. Savage.
Yo,
Morning, brother.
bit of a shout out to all the people watching, actually.
Yeah, man.
First, man, we've been getting some good feedback, and we really appreciate all the likes, the comments,
it.
and whatnot. Some of the boys even coming up to us, the guy in the gym
Yeah,
today.
the gym, yeah. Con dog.
Yep, so shout out to all the people that message us on social media as well, and liking, commenting.
Feedback's always good, eh, bro?
I feel like the views are going up a little
They
bit
are, bro.
slowly,
They
but
are. They are.
for a little garage little podcast, I think it's good. I
Doing
think
well.
we get a good I think because we're good mates, we get a good conversation, like a natural conversation
Yeah.
going, which has been a point that people have been bringing up. It's a nice easy listen. The conversation sort of flows.
Very casual.
Yeah, very casual and a nice easy listen. So thanks to everyone.
So, bro, I thought
Kick us off.
since last week, we went through excuses. I think it's a good week or a good day to work on how to solve those excuses or how to solve those problems. You know, give them a little bit more insight because we sort of touched briefly on it, but I feel like this week we can dive in just a little bit more. So, first one, the first excuse was time, and I thought, you know, I'd touch on first how important it is for you to organize your day. All right, so for me, the night before, I'm always prepping what I'm doing the next day. So today, for example, and this is for everyone, today, for example, my first training session I know is with you at 8:30. All right, before that training session, I'm doing my cold shower. I'm doing yada, yada, yada. All right, I'm planning my morning so that when I get to the afternoon, all I have to do is worry about that one thing. So having the excuse of time sort of gets eliminated straight away just by my prep the night before. So that's what I'm doing on a daily basis in terms of organization.
And I think because you want to kick everything out at the start of the day. You don't want to be at the end of the day after you've finished work or whatever that you have to do, that you've got 5 things and it just becomes overwhelming, and it's so easy just to go, fuck it,
Yeah,
I'm not going to do it.
exactly.
It overwhelms you. So I think the thing that you do well is in the mornings you get the bulk 80% done,
Bulk
and you've
of
only
it
got
done,
20% in the
Yes.
arvo. I think everyone trips themselves up and they just like overwhelm themselves in the afternoon. You got that much
And
to
don't
do.
get me wrong, bro. You know, my circumstance or our circumstance is different now because we're doing, you know, online. So our businesses or what we're doing is very different. So a lot of
sort
people
of created our lifestyle
Exactly,
around what we want to achieve, which
yeah.
is different to other people, so we do understand.
But if you're, you know,
But fuck those labouring jobs, bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
fuck, bro, that'd be hard.
yeah, like fucking construction work and all that, man. That's tough. I've been a form worker. What else have I done? I haven't done scaffing actually for a mouldy. That's
I don't know
different.
anything about tools, to be honest. I don't know the difference between never done scaffolding, bro. I've done removaling. That's the hardest thing I ever did, bro.
Oh, I've done removal. That's tough.
That's tough too.
Yeah.
But we've created our own life, bro, which is why we get to, you know, the opportunity to do these sort of things, which is always good. But I wanted to bring back to it. So if you're starting at 9 o'clock and you're finishing at 5, you know, on a Monday to Friday or Monday to Saturday, then prioritize what you're doing in the morning and what you're doing at night. You know, there's always a way for you to find some time, and I think your prep and organization is going to be able to help you achieve that. So it just removes that excuse from the print work.
You know, I think that's why 75 hard does so well, because you have the 5 to 10 things that you need to do each day, and you know, I've got to tick this off. You know, each day's the same, and you can plan accordingly.
Yeah, and when you go back to normal life, bro, everything, all those habits that you've created for yourself just sort of get, you know, they just flow over into it, which is what I found. You know, I only had that one day off, but I found after 75 hard going into phase 1, that one day that I had off, I was still on. Like, it was just like a body clock. You know, my output might not have been as high as it was during those times, but I can still feel myself just wanting to tick over. And I really can't wait until that 30-day period when I stop before phase 2, because I feel like a lot of the habits that I've created for myself now, I just kind of roll over and make normal life a little bit easier.
Yeah, and that's how you create a habit. It just becomes normal life, and you feel out of touch if you don't actually do the things that you were doing.
Exactly.
So how good's a 5-minute cold shower?
Bro, it's the best. Bro, like you said, it's a staple now.
Yeah, it's probably daunting to most, but man, you can get it done and it feels good, eh?
Well, I'm an overthinker, bro. You know what I'm like. I'll be up late at night. And last night I was thinking about my son massively. You know, he's 11 now. He's starting high school next year. And he's a bit different, a little different cat to everyone else. And I was just watching this movie and this reminded me of my son. So I was sitting there in bed for 2 to 3 hours. I woke up this morning, you know, still thinking about him, and then jumped straight into the cold pool, and boom, every thought's just gone out of the head, bro. So that's what I really enjoy about it every day.
I think that's one of the things why Wim Hof method does so well for mental health, because when you're in the cold, you cannot think about anything else. All your problems just go away. Your breathing just like, you get that initial shock, and you got your mind's clear straight away. So I think that's a big part of why Wim Hof, the breathing is so good also, because when you do the breath work, I've found that the breath work's better than meditation.
Yep.
Because when you're meditating, you've got that train of thought's got to go. But when you've got something to actually do, like the breath work and focus on, I feel like my mind clears better.
Yep. Then
also when you jump in the ice bath,
it's like a double whammy.
Yeah, it's a double whammy.
Yeah,
and it's so simple. 35 breaths. Breathe out, hold your breath, and then...
but you've been doing Wim Hof for a while, eh? And you've gone to one of his seminars before.
Yeah, he's a mad dude, bro.
He's fucking pretty on, bro. The gateway to the soul. I love the way he speaks, eh?
Yeah, I went to his event. That was good. But yeah, I've been doing it
Where
for
was
ages.
that, Ben?
That was in Sydney Events Centre, I think. It was, bro, there was about 500 people.
Fuck.
Yeah, he packed it out. And then I'd been doing it probably for a year or two. I reckon it's become more popular these days. People have sort of taken there because, I don't know, I found there's also a bit of an emotional manipulation at the same stage, because it, I don't know, man, it puts you in quite a heightened state, the breathing does. And, I feel like some people have taken it to different pathways. Yeah. And, I don't know.
I remember the first time I did it with you too, and you said that to me. So the first time I did it, I sort of felt the feeling, but the second time, like you said, the heightened feeling. As soon as I woke up, I was like, fuck, colours are a bit more clearer. Fuck, my skin was tingling.
I think
just
you
weird
like get to
sensations.
that feeling like you're nearly going to cry type stuff as well. Like, 100%. I don't know what I don't know. It goes
probably because you just fight or flight mode.
Yeah.
You know, when you're doing that last exhale and then the breath, and you're just thinking about your thoughts, and then all your thoughts just go away because you're thinking of, you know, trying to hold for as long as you can. So that's my spill on it anyway.
Yeah. And I think I did like at that event of Wim Hof, I did a 4-minute, 30-second breath hold on the out breath.
Really?
Yeah. And I felt like my body went all tingly and I had no body anymore.
Wow.
I felt like the room and the energy in the room, like I'm not woo-woo, but like it felt like...
What's woo-woo, bro?
It's like, the spiritual reality got you, you know? You're in the spiritual realm or some shit like that, you know? And then...
another dimension.
Yeah. That's what I felt like. Yeah, I felt like my body had just went... And I was just like an energy ball. Shit. Yeah, I felt like I was just an energy ball. And I was timing myself on the side on my phone. Yeah. And I was about 4 minutes 30 on the breath out. Bro? So we're just going those deep breaths.
So what's the I don't know if you can explain it, but what's the thought? Because normally when you think hold your breath, you think breathe in and then hold. But his is on the last
the out breath.
On the out breath.
Yeah, because I think you just oxygenate your whole system by breathing in and out. Yeah. So much. So you oxygenating your system. That's why you can hold your breath for that long.
That's different, eh?
Bro, it's pretty crazy.
Well, when I used to swim, bro, like the first thing that you think when you swim is hold as much breath as you can. Yeah. And then because I was able to do, 50 meters there, 50 meters back underneath the water with those fiberglass fins on. Not to brag or anything, but and that's my chain of thought. And then when I did that Wim Hof session with you, and then it was like breathe all the way out. I was like, fuck, I've never experienced that before. And I found it harder to hold those first maybe 1 or 2 sets that you got me to do that. But by that last one, bro, I was like, fuck, I can hold my breath for 2 minutes here.
Yeah, exactly. It's a good feeling. I've done the pass out version too.
I remember you showed me the Kelly Slater video when he's
Yeah,
jumping.
I think Wim Hof went away with it because just so many people were doing it, it'd be too dangerous. Like, so he doesn't promote that anymore. But
Yeah.
I've done where you do Wim Hof and you do actually squeezes, and then you get up and you jump while holding your breath, and you just black out and just like, and it feels like you go somewhere else and you come back, which is pretty trippy. Like they reckon that whole DMT type reaction. There's a DMT. I don't know how to explain it exactly, but there's a little reaction in the brain, and then that camera's all good.
Yeah, it's all good. I think I knocked it. I was just checking.
No, you're good. So like, there's that reaction in the brain, and it's a minor type DMT experience. Yeah. So we were doing it on a beach, and
We're going deep for you, bro.
yeah, we're on the beach in like Manly, and there's about 10 of us, and we're doing the breath work, and then you had a partner who was looking after you because once you knock yourself out, you come back to it, and you're like, whoa. I don't know if I fully went knocked out, but everyone else was pretty, because like you jump up, do the breath work, jump up, and then you just start jumping, and boom, you go. If you want to Google Kelly Slater, Wim Hof, I think
that
he
one
does
was
it.
crazy, bro.
And then you come back to it. And then we had people up on the beach in the balconies looking at us, and it must have looked so weird, bro.
fucking
Like
would've
people
looked-
just
yeah,
breathing,
100%.
jumping up and down, and just being
100%.
like collapsing.
100%.
It's an experience, yeah. I wouldn't recommend it because, I don't know, you'd have to be in a safe environment.
Yeah, I think that's the
That was a Keeks thing too. He's pretty, he's
onto it with that stuff, eh?
yeah, he knows the limits of everyone, and
Yeah, that's cool.
he's willing to push it outside of, but he has that experience behind. I think he's done it with the Roosters too.
Bullshit.
Yeah,
I've never experienced it when I was there, but then again, that might have just come at times after.
Yeah, I think there was a later time when they went somewhere else. So I was super off topic, but that was
That's
good.
fine.
Yeah, we like going.
So
our
to reiterate,
own ways.
so we're talking about time, and the solution for time is just planning. So make sure you plan out your week, plan out your day, spend plenty of time trying to figure out your pockets where you can get your stuff done,
Yep.
and remove that excuse from your repertoire. Did you want to touch base on the goals side of things?
Yeah, I think goals will give you your point of reference of what you
Mhm.
want to do in your plan. I'm always reverse engineering type
Yeah.
person when it
Yeah.
comes to goals. So I would start with your goal first,
Okay.
and then work out your plan, and then organize it
Okay.
for the day. Everyone works differently, obviously, but yeah, I like that reverse engineering. Say, I want to lose.
Yeah, give us an example, bro.
I want to lose 10 kilos.
Yep.
It's a simple one. So I want to lose 10 kilos.
Yep.
Is it possible? First, is it
Yep.
in reality?
Yep.
Then how do I plan towards that?
Okay.
How long am I going to give myself? Am I going to give myself 4 weeks? Probably
Okay.
a bit too much.
Bit
Am
too
I going to
much.
give myself
A
6
realistic
months
time
or
frame.
Yeah, realistic time frame. And then, okay, I'll set that goal at that time 6 months away, and then I'll reverse the plan.
So
okay?
what's the first step?
Yeah,
Like you said to me that time, yeah. That's cool.
Yep. So what am I gonna do to achieve that goal? Also, am I gonna walk every day? Am I gonna
Yeah.
diet? Am I gonna train?
Yeah.
Figure all those things out. How much training you can get done during the week?
Yep.
Put it into your Monday to Sunday.
Yep.
And then check in each week to how you're progressing towards that goal.
Mad. I like that one, bro.
Yep.
Very important too. Cool. Time's out of the way. Money. I thought we'd touch on money. So last week we did say, auditing what you spent your money on, but what does auditing mean?
Basic budget. How much you earn that week? Put a number down. You earn $1,000 a week. Okay, then minus your biggest expense, usually rent or mortgage. What food, car payment, all those things, credit cards.
You can write all the stuff
school
too. No, you have
fees,
to just
keep
block
bang,
it out,
bang,
eh?
phone, internet. Everyone's got the same 10
Same shit.
expenses.
Yep.
So you do that. How much am I? then coming?
I think it would be good to do like a running audit too, bro. Like I don't think sometimes you sit down and you write shit down, but you always miss out on stuff there's little things.
Yeah.
So I think like maybe journaling or figuring out on the run, just like you do a food the diary, or it's the same thing, just a money diary.
Yeah. Cafe. Like you go to the cafe, you can do
Exactly.
like $50 to $100 easy.
And then what you do through the week is you'd highlight all the things that are sort of out of your routine and that you can sort of sacrifice here in order for you to pay here. That's what I think anyway.
And then you sort of work out, you do reverse sort of same. You do how much you earn, and then, audit how much do I got left over? Where am I spending my money? Is that going back to the goals?
Yep.
Am I going to achieve my goals by spending on these things?
Most times you end up in a better position than you did before fucking starting a program or, training or...
To find that money.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. So,
especially if you're getting healthier, you're going to...
Mate.
How much money would you have spent like on the drink back in the day?
Fucking heaps, man. And you buy a round these days, bro, it's more than 120, 150 bucks. That's if you're buying a big round.
You go a night out. You go a night out, like
easily a couple hundred, man.
What's the most you'll spend on a night out?
Fuck. The most. Have we gone on tangent? All right, bro. I think I spent $600 in just one round, bro.
Yeah.
I got fucking trays of drinks, and I remember coming back to the table, and this is my brain, bro. Fuck, I'm a cool cunt. I'm buying everyone drinks here. There was all the older boys there. I won't mention names, but older boys were there, bringing out these trays, and I still remember. I think it was, I don't know if it was Sia, but someone pulled me up and said, "What are you doing, man?" It's like, you don't need to buy this stuff, or this many drinks, and I didn't learn a lesson till a fucking long time after that. But that was, that was one of the biggest rounds I've ever spent. Now imagine
when we used to drink, and that used to be the norm. Like it was 2 or 3 drinks each in the round.
Yeah. You didn't feel normal if you didn't have a couple of drinks in your hand, especially if they were
I
bottles.
remember just going to the table and there was just like
fucking 20 drinks everywhere, bro. And guys, like literally footy players, they're the worst drinkers, bro.
Yeah.
We can sit there and just whack a drink, go back to dancing, partying, and then whack another drink. Just continuously just keep whacking. We don't sip. There's no sipping here.
Definitely unhealthy lifestyle.
Unhealthy, man. And, I made a point last night about, removing that from your life in order for you to be back to 100% when you're dealing with injury. But when you're talking, if you want to be that professional, if you want to be one of the best, then you have to treat yourself as one of the best.
Yeah, exactly.
So removing that shit from your life and maybe spending some time and money on a program that's going to help you could be the answer for yourself.
Yeah, especially if you're spending that amount. Alcohol, drugs, food takeaways, eating out, all that, you can find it if you really want to. Like if you value what you want in life, you'll find that
100%.
money no matter what.
100%. And it's a real conversation with yourself first. Have that real conversation, find out where your gaps are, and then fill them with something that's going to help you.
Fucking oath, if you're sick, walking around, like I feel like even though you're not sick, inflammation of the body is a sickness, I reckon.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
it is,
what
bro.
What the fuck do you want to walk around like that?
Like
fat cunt.
Exactly, bro.
Who wants to be a fat cunt? Bro, that's inflammation of your whole body.
I can speak from, bro, from this because at the start of 75 Hard, I was fucking sore, and I told you, I was like, bro, I'm feeling like shit, eh? I feel mad now, bro. And it's just like because I'm losing, all that excess body fat that I don't need anymore.
I remember your arms were huge, but they were fat.
Fat as
they were
fuck,
huge because I remember doing one of the profile photos for the podcast.
And my arm was just
like massive.
Yeah, bro. It's just
in the face too. You
neck.
notice,
Inflammation of the body, bro. And that's all it is. And I think you could remove a lot of pain, just by living a healthier lifestyle, putting some money towards something that, is going to benefit you and your family and everyone else around you, your community as well.
Yeah, if you've ever been a young guy through your 20s and you've spent over $100 every weekend for, you know what I mean? You can add that to your health as you get older and
fucking oath.
Make up for all those years that you wrecked your body.
Yeah. And you're going to, people get sick, bro. You're going to spend money, if you do get really sick, you're going to spend money over here anyway.
Yeah.
Getting yourself right. Why not spend a little bit of cash now in order for you to not have to deal with that when you're older? And that's where our point of views come from.
Yeah, I reckon like it's going to be worth tenfold when you're 70 and 80.
Man. 100%.
I'm going to be doing handstands when I'm 100.
Fucking no.
That's my goal.
Yeah.
Handstand at 100.
Well, I look at my dad, bro. My dad's a perfect example. He's broken his knees when he was, my age now, and he thinks he did well, but he didn't, bro. He didn't apply, as much training because he had no knowledge. Don't get me wrong. And, I wish I had the opportunity to grab my father at that age and say, all right, this is something that you can do in order for you to be walking around and I watch him walk, bro.
Yeah.
Just got that old moldy fucking limp. I'm looking at him going, I look at that and I'm like, I never want to fucking be like that, bro.
Yeah.
Straight up. And that's my driver. And a lot of the training that I do and we do, you can do until you're fucking 7 years old, bro.
90, 100.
90,
I reckon.
100. Mad. Like that yarn. Last little one, solutions. If your family is involved, if the, family time or friends time or even events, which is a good one too.
Communication.
Easy.
Huge.
100.
Communicate up front with what you're doing and why. Explaining your why. You've got that down here, which is super important. And everyone will understand.
They have to, bro. You're trying to better yourself.
Yeah.
You're trying to be better. If you sit down at a table, even if you're, extravagant, sit down with everyone at the table and be like, look, guys, I'm going to dedicate myself to this program I'm doing. I'm going to dedicate myself to a healthy lifestyle or whatever it is for this period of time. I just want to let you guys know that, I may be doing this. I've just blocked out my time.
Yeah.
I've removed some money. If you explained it like that and you got everyone involved, they'd want to be involved with you. Your partner would want to be involved. Your kids would want to help you out. Like we said last week, your kids might want to go for a walk with you, might want to go to shopping and help you out, do some shopping. But that's my thoughts on that anyway.
Yeah, do it while everyone's asleep. You got down. You get yours done, eh?
I get mine early morning.
When you got the kids, just bang. When they're asleep, you've got everything done.
Fucking later, bro. Get it done. So I'll wake up at fucking 4 o'clock in the morning and go for my outdoor walk. And then I'll come back home. And, mate, they're still sleeping, so I'll read my book, I'll do my cold plunge. I'll just do all my shit, get it out of the fucking way, and then enjoy my time with my family.
Exactly.
And actually enjoy it, not be worrying about what I'm doing for training.
And you feel like you've accomplished something in your day already right at the start of the day, and everything flows on from there.
Bro.
You're in a better mood. You're better to be around.
100.
Because you've already done everything.
You're more dialed in. Intentions like what we're trying to get towards.
Yep.
I feel like that was a good little run of solutions for what we gave
100%.
last week, bro.
We went off on tangents, but
Oh fuck, that's what we do.
Hard.
In the garage, bro, talking one of the bros. Shit.
Exactly. We're going to finish with, we've got a quote each of the day. We're sort of just trying to add in a new sort of segment. And I said you got one, a pretty good one. So I thought you can start on that.
Okay. So I found this. Actually, I went through Andy Fasilla's fucking Instagram the other day. And obviously, he's the creator of 75 Hard. But I saw this one that really pinged me because we talked about how you speak to yourself. So this one. Do not speak bad of yourself, for the warrior within hears your words. For the warrior within hears your words and is lessened by them. You talk negative about yourself, you're hearing every word. You start thinking and talking positive to yourself, you start changing your life and your destiny.
That's where it all starts.
That's where it all starts, bro.
Yeah, I'm sort of on the same theme with mine. Mine comes from a book or an audio book called As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. It's a really good one. It's an easy listen to.
Fuck, you hit me with some pingers, bro. James Allen, As a Man Thinketh, and it's just mindset and everything. So his one's, a man's mind may be likened to a garden, which may be intelligently cultivated or allowed to run wild. But whether cultivated or neglected, it must and will bring forth. If no useful seeds are put into it, then an abundance of useless seeds will fall therein and will continue to produce their kind. So, you feed your mind shit, it's going to do shit. You feel good stuff, it's going to, grow that garden. So if you think of your mind as a garden, do you want it to sprout flowers or do you want it to sprout weeds? Mean.
Finish on that,
cuzzy.
Done, bro. Shot.
Enjoyed that session, bro.
Yo.
Enjoyed that one.
Yeah, they call me a savage. How I'm putting in work. I hustle and grind, I put in the time, get what I deserve. Savage.